My name is Alan Bodnar. Originally, I'm from New Jersey, but I live in Wellesley, Massachusetts now. About 7 years. I built some models as a kid, but wooden ship models for the last 7 or 8 years. I've always been drawn to the sea, and I like working in wood. I'm not a woodworker. I do most of my work in my head, and this is something different. And I like the satisfaction of having a tangible product at the end of it. Well, I think for me, there's a practical consideration. I don't do anything that's too ambitious. I have some colleagues that build museum model ships who restore ship models for museums. But I stay to something I know I can manage. And I look for something that has some meaning in my own life or tells a story that I'm drawn to. I have one ship in the show, and it is a Chesapeake Bay skipjack. It's really a very simple model, although it wasn't necessarily that simple for me, but it's easy to learn. And I would suggest that anyone who is wanting to get into the hobby find a group or someone with some experience that can teach you some of the tricks. And work your way up. Start with something easy, get something more difficult as you go along, depending on how much time you have and want to invest in it. So I think what a viewer should look at in looking at my skipjack is I would say the simplicity of the lines, and I put this one in the show because it's my favorite. A chance to distract myself from other things. When you're working on a ship model, you are just very focused on that, and it's gratifying to see it take shape and start looking more and more like a ship. And then when you're done, and as my teacher in this craft has said to me, you're done when you say you're done, because you're the modeler. And some people are more concerned with historical accuracy, and it might be a longer time till they're done. Other people are more concerned with the aesthetics of the model. But when you're done, it's that satisfying feeling of there it is, and you can display it. You look at it, and it reminds you of why you chose to do it in the first place, and if it has some personal connection, or if it gives you the opportunity to learn about maritime history, then all of that is right there for you to be just triggered by seeing it. I would just think about the next one on my list, and again, it's not an ambitious project, and I'd encourage anybody wanting to get into this hobby to not be intimidated by some of the beautiful work with lots of rigging. I don't build many ships with rigging. My next project is going to be an Atlantic City lifeboat. Again, because of the simplicity, the lines, and the memories that it brings back for me, growing up near the Jersey Shore.